China's railway network is the most advanced of the world. As you can see from the video, China's work on high-speed railways was started almost 40 years after Japan, but it quickly caught up and became number one. Of course, China has a very big territory, the size of the United States, but the United States doesn't have a comparable network. You may say that the United States have a much smaller population, and that is true too. It is also true that China is not a developed country, and the GDP per capita is much lower, and that in the top 10, we cannot see any developing country besides China. But I'm sure all of you guys already have seen this video, so my point is that while certainly some of the developed countries need to catch up with China in terms of railway infrastructure, Japan is already moving somewhere else. The plans of Japan are to use 500 km/h maglev trains from 2027. You may know maglev through the maglev line from Shanghai Pudong Airport to Longyang Road in Shanghai, which now is reaching 430 km/h. So, when Japan is doing this, what's China doing? Well, China 6 months ago finished a test for a 680 km/h, possibly even 800 km/h maglev train. This is more than double of a high-speed railway, and it's much more closer to the speed of a plane. But the really important thing is that the technology of maglev trains is very, very far from peaking, and there is lots of things that can be improved. For example, attrition. The experiment done in Chengdu in January managed to achieve superconductivity with just -196 degrees, which was made by using liquid nitrogen, which is 50 times cheaper than liquid helium, which is normally used now. So, a faster, cheaper, and more ecological maglev train is possible, and there is still space for more improvements. Scientists working behind that project talked in that moment about making a commercially viable product in about 6 years. China considered also one more problem. These trains cannot travel on regular or on high-speed tracks, so they will need their own. And these railways, maglev railways, will need about 50% extra budget compared with a normal high-speed railway. Without considering, you need to find the space for them, which in urban areas can be quite difficult. But regardless of that, China invested quite soon on the entire project.